Hey everybody, come on in. Come on in. Good to see you. I was a couple minutes late because I was analyzing something that I think you guys might want to understand and learn about and work through as you're sort of choosing how you want to respond to what's happening in the market. Now, it'd be a lie to say that this is a strong stock market, but one of the things that I want to point to is that with stock markets, what's interesting. First off, I should just say hi. I'm jumping right into it. And I'm sorry, Willa. I see you, Willa. How you doing, Willa? And Arnold Grant and Candace and Tamara and Dwayne and Eartha and Estella. I see you, Terrell, James. Good to see you, John Allen. Okay, so I hope I wasn't rude. I realize sometimes I'm just like sometimes my wife thinks I might be on the spectrum, like not quite autistic, but kind of almost. And I just literally am like all about the business sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta talk about this. I gotta get it right. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Okay. So thank you. It's good to see you. I appreciate hanging out, the opportunity to hang out with you. Now let's get to the money. All right. So here's what I wanted to mention is okay, so this stock market I know it's giving you some headaches for some of you. Some of you are seeing some pockets of opportunity and possibility. And as you guys know, for the most part, first thing to remind you of in this situation is the importance of being a long-term investor. This is where it matters, right? It's easy to talk about being a long-term investor when you're making money every Tuesday just because it's a Tuesday. But when you're not making the money right away and not getting the cash flow right away, you are still getting the wealth, you're still getting the assets, you're getting the opportunity to own things. And one of the things I would encourage you to do is when you're thinking about buying the dip, I want you to find a healthy way to process what it means to buy the dip. And remember, sometimes you buy the dip and you think you bought the dip, but really you didn't buy the dip. The dip kept on dipping. Anybody ever go through that where you think you got the dip and then it's like, well, but you keep dipping. Like there's a basement below the basement. Like how does hell have a hell below the basement of hell, right? That don't make no sense, right? Like it's almost like how prisons, you ever see how prisons have like another prison within the prison for like the worst inmates? All right, so same thing, right? So sometimes your dip double dips and it can be a little bit demoralizing because you're like, man, I thought I was buying the dip. And then the dip kept on going. And Kevin says the buying the dip versus the decline. Okay. Okay, so dip is like this and decline is like, okay. All right, so here's the thing. If you want to know how to know the difference between the dip and the decline, there are some things you could look at, but the truth is that you really still don't know. You don't know what the dip looks like or what the decline looks like. But one of the things that does happen is the very, very best investors will go back to the fundamentals. It's almost like it reminds me of like how you have those relatives that spend like 20 years on drugs. And then what do they always do? Like after they spend all their time on drugs, a lot of about 80% of our black relatives who used to be on crack, they go into one profession. What profession is that? What do they usually do? What do they do?